Welcome to the Green Tea channel. This is Tristan. It's good to have the Green Tea team back. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of April, day 28 of the house arrest style lockdown, week 4 in Taupo, New Zealand. It is 1 p.m. in the afternoon. It's a really nice day here, peaceful and calm. Thank you for everyone who commented, liked and subscribed to the channel. It is much appreciated. So this is the 4-week mark of the hard lockdown here in Taupo, New Zealand. On the 23rd, the lockdown day 23, I had a really good comment by a Green Tea team member, and he made some really good points. So today we're going to quickly go through his comment and just address some of the points he made and questions he asked. I'll leave a link below in the description box for the episode, the day 23 episode. So the Green Tea team member was Shi Yu Ming, and his comment, I'll read his comment, then I'll give some points and my opinion on it. His first point was, if the New Zealand government cared for us, why did they not close the borders in January? This is a good point. We knew about the V word in December in Wuhan, China. Why didn't they close the borders off a little bit earlier to head it off at the pass, as it were? Yep, I'm unsure why that is. Why were they saying that everything was safe just 1 week prior to the lockdown? Another good point. I am unsure of that. Were we being misled? I do not know. But that is an interesting comment to make. Another point Shi Yu Ming says is the data out there and the models used to justify the lockdown are wrong. This again, the Imperial College of London modelling and prediction, they made a computer model with the predictions of potential cases and potential fatalities. That Imperial College of London, there's one in Johns Hopkins, I believe, in America. These predictions of fatalities and cases were what the authorities and the government may base their decision on to lock everything down. The one of the Imperial College of London, they predicted 250,000 fatalities, millions of cases. But even before the lockdown, so the lockdown started, they made these computer model predictions. Even before the lockdown started, they were scaling back all of their predictions. Are they held accountable for that? So, okay, all of these people are going to get it. Be scared of the V word. All of these actions are taken, and then they adjust the modelling because it's a computer prediction. So he is correct on that. There's information clearly that the people who did these modelling scaled them back even prior to the lockdown. So his point, the data out there and the models used to justify lockdown are wrong. The other thing is the PCR test. The PCR test that is used to diagnose the V word. The inventor of that test has said it is an inaccurate measure for that specific, to test for that specific thing. If that person is saying that, who invented it, that it isn't accurate, we should be listening. We should be listening. So that's a concern as well. Another point he makes, the reality is that whatever the V word may be, it's no worse than the seasonal flu. time will tell on that. Time will tell on that whether it is more severe than a seasonal flu or in a similar category. There are some indications that if you're elderly with underlying health conditions, it is more virulent and a higher risk to get than the seasonal flu. But after we have time to look at the numbers and compare like annual death rates and that type of thing, we'll be able to have a better idea on that. I am unsure on that, but there's a few indications out there that it is the same as or slightly worse than a severe seasonal flu outbreak. People around the world are waking up to the fact and are now protesting their governments for removing constitutional rights. 100,000 people in Michigan, USA protested at their state capital yesterday. This comment was put in 5 days ago, so that's probably a week ago. It's interesting that the countries where the population has been tranquilized with free money are a little more accepting of extending lockdowns and this type of thing. In New Zealand we have 12 weeks worth of government grants and subsidies for workers, and we're in week 4 now, so we effectively have 8 weeks until the reality of the financial situation and the economic situation will come into play. In these countries where they aren't getting these huge bailouts and free money, that reality is coming to them sooner. Their jobs are going. We will be facing that reality in 8 weeks when the 12-week time limit of the government support for workers and that type of thing is up. So yeah, it's interesting that people in the States are protesting. They're not getting as much government support. That may or may not be changing as we're doing this. Another point he makes is here in New Zealand, our Bill of Rights 1990 has been trampled over several times with this entire lockdown. In my opinion, that New Zealand needs to organise massive protests. That is our right granted by the Bill of Rights 1990. Any laws or orders the government makes that go against the rights are not legal. Any fines and arrests that are made go against the Bill of Rights are invalid. That is why we need to take to the streets. We have submitted to this hard lockdown. Things will ease when enough people say that they want it to ease, that they want to get back to work, that we want to move forward with our lives. The risk reward is out of proportion. I talked about it in another video log that the toothpaste is out of the tube. The V word is out now. No amount of lockdown or sitting at home or not mixing is going to put it back in the tube. It's out. The lockdown was really, in my estimation, and I thought I heard that it was to allow the medical system to prepare for any influx of patients. The medical system has had time to prepare for that. So we could cautiously be starting to get back, reducing the levels, becoming more active, doing more things. In New Zealand, no one under 70 with underlying medical, who has not had underlying medical conditions has passed away due to the V word. So there's a higher risk portion of the population. Shi Yu Ming, in his comment here, he says, he's talking about the Bill of Rights Act 1990. I'll put a link in the description below about that. And I think that, I haven't talked to him personally other than via messenger on the comments board. Number 16 in the New Zealand Bill of Rights is freedom of peaceful assembly. Number 17, freedom of association. Number 18, freedom of movement. I'm not sure exactly which ones he was meaning that he feels have been trampled over in this lockdown. I'm not saying organising massive protests. I think people need to speak up if they don't agree with what's going on. If they want to, I'm surprised more people aren't saying, hey, you know, we've had 4 weeks of isolation, staying at home, not mixing. We're ready now to get back to work. I would think there would. I thought there would have been more people speaking up for that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have courage. Speak your truth. Have faith. Support each other. And have fun. Peace out.